Good morning and happy 1st of November. We are excited. We are trying to kind of tackle some stuff for 2026. The boys are preparing the track for some riding. I have some new fun things for the trailer from Milwaukee. All the good stuff, so come along with us. All right, gonna grab this plate, some other good stuff in my hands. Gonna drop this off at the trailer. Then we're gonna go see what the boys are up to. If you were here watching before the Equip Expo, we did a little pit bike fun day at our house and invited friends, family, people from YouTube even over for the day to come, you know, bring their smaller bikes, pit bikes, and ride our track, have burgers, and, you know, just a fun old day. We're doing it again this next Saturday, and we're really looking forward to it. This ground is gonna start freezing here pretty soon, and then the bikes will be up for the winter. So we're trying to get one last hoorah in. And it looks like the boys, I think, were getting all their gear on. Looks like Joe is working on the track. We actually have water in our pond. It's definitely not full. Oh man, it looks like a trash barrel got sucked in there. Flew in there, but usually all this is water too. But hey, it was a long summer with very minimal water, so I'll take it. But I'm just gonna sneak over here and go see what Joe's up to. Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm glad you have neck braces on with no helmets.
Yeah, you gotta protect the neck more than the head.
Oh, I just don't know about
you
that.
get your head rebuilt, you can't get a new neck.
Yeah.
You get all the brain surgeries you want.
Yeah?
No new neck surgeries. Yeah,
are those
true.
facts?
Those are facts.
Yikes, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are gonna ride, you better go get your helmets.
Yeah, no, I saw the study on from a Harvard doctor, you know.
Did you?
You don't need a brain to ride a dirt bike.
I think at this house, we'll take our chances and just put a helmet on in case.
Oh yeah, but you got this guy running around, so.
You guys gonna rip it up today?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but Bentley's having some technical difficulties, but
What, with his brakes?
Very soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I might go looking. Bentley. Oops, sorry. Can you explain to me where you've gone while you were holding your brand new brake set? You lost one of them?
From the truck to the house and the house to the barn.
All right, I'm gonna go search from the truck to the house to the barn. Hey, if you're on this track, dude, you need helmets. You should know better. What kind of look was that?
I don't know.
Is that a new rule that I've never said before?
I have no idea. I wonder if that material, well, that was all mud this morning, so that seems better.
Well, I'll go this way. I'll throw a couple of those rocks out and I'll go look for some brake pads. What are you doing with this pile right here? Like building that edge up for the pond, or?
No, that pile I'm going to use for jumps over there.
Oh.
Jumps, berm, whatever. Because it's all like all the rocks that we've picked out and stuff.
Yeah.
So I can use them at base
Like a fill.
jumps and berms and stuff.
Are you gonna top the tabletop and make it like a little bit bigger with an edge, or?
I topped the tabletop with this nicer stuff and it seemed good. I put a new lip on that little kicker at the top of the downhill.
Oh yeah, I
This
see
morning,
that now.
I built that first little roller or double or whatever that is. I built
Built
that
it up a little.
Built that up because it was beat down in the
Yeah.
center. So I
Nice.
did that. This corner was mud. I got a muddy corner there and a muddy corner there. So I'm just putting some drier stuff and working them in.
All right. Alright, I want to show you guys something. I think it's new for Milwaukee. We just saw it at Turf Depot's open house this fall. And when I saw it, I was just like, between the dirt bike racing and the landscaping, you just never know. And it's like such a necessity that I feel like is kind of overlooked, or at least we overlooked it. But Milwaukee has their plate system. Ooh, let me lock this. Milwaukee has their plate system for the walls in your trailer. So you can get them in small and large. And what was so great about them, Terry was showing us at the Turf Depot open house, is that you can just change everything around. So there's big plates, this is a big one, or you can get small, which are like half sizes. And you know, you can line your whole trailer wall instead of those rack systems. And you can put all the different hooks, all the different pack out kind of things and battery holders. You could line your whole walls in your trailer with this and have all the things you need. And then if you're like, you know, the backpack blower would be better over here, you just like unclick and click. And so we have always kind of been a little more on the frugal side. We currently have these Rubbermaid fast tracks in here. And we have the buckets, and you know, Joe got brackets from different things to and I think he pulled those and stretched those to make it work for what we wanted. We have the trimmer rack in here. We haven't even done, last year we did it, and this year we meant to do a like trailer review, and we have still not done it. Maybe we'll do it for this fall, or when we put everything away, or maybe we'll just wait till next spring at this point. But so we're gonna be incorporating the Milwaukee PACKOUT wall stuff instead of the Rubbermaid fast track for next year. But the first item we bought for this, oh my goodness, will it stay there, is this Milwaukee first aid PACKOUT. Now this is 193 pieces of first aid kit. It is impressive. Some of the stuff I was like, I honestly would have never thought of that. And it lists, I think it's on the other side here, it lists every single thing that this kit includes. So we're talking anything from bandages, which it's not just like, you know, 5. There's 50 bandages in here. You got your tape, your ointment, all the stuff and things. But it gets pretty great. The things that you kind of overlook, you know, we're working with hot exhaust and different things. There are burn creams in here, burn dressings, eye wash. There's even a CPR face shield, which I think is imperative to have, because really we never know in the real world, even if it's us or somebody else, or at the dirt bike track. So I don't think that's a horrible thing to have in here. You got your ice packs, hand sanitizer, you have a splint, a tourniquet, you have disposable medical gloves. I'm just kind of, you know, I'm not trying to go through every single thing, but you got a pair of medical scissors. I mean, they really set you up for anything from, you know, you need a Band-Aid to you burned yourself, to you got something in your eye, to someone's not breathing, or you hit your head and you need a cold pack. Like, I just think this is genius. We bought the big kit, which again is 193 pieces. They do have a smaller version, and I would tell you the price, but I don't remember. I think for both pieces we were around $150 if I remember right. Oh, there's a slip right on it. Let's see if it has a price on it. So I did get it. They were running a promo. So the large wall plate is $45 to say, list at $50. And I believe it doesn't matter if you get the large wall plate or 2 small ones, they equal out the same. So the 2 small ones are around $25 each. And then the large medical kit was $130 and it lists at $145. But honestly, if you go out to the store or Walmart and you buy every single one of those pieces, it's gonna be not much of a difference. So it's all together. You have it in the Milwaukee PACKOUT, you know, easy to refill. And actually, let me open this bad boy right up for you. This apart. We have rigid PACKOUTs for all of our like carpentry tools, but going forward for all the landscape stuff, I do think we're gonna switch over to Milwaukee and work on that. Oh, I don't have a knife. Hold, I need a knife. let me take you over here. So yeah, everything's just labeled so nice. You got your ice packs, your ointment, your gauze pads, your scissors, all the stuff and things. They're all removable. If you gotta, I don't know, reorganize or take one thing and run or whatever it may be. But this is a great little thing to have in the trailer. Actually, these are gloves. Fit those right in there. You got your eye wash. But so we're gonna put this unit right here on the wall, because in theory what we're thinking is if it was ever an emergency and the trailer is full, instead of having to drop the gate and try to like get around a mower or something, this side door is just a quick access. It's right here, it's right near the light switch, and it just makes sense. If we ever want to change that in the future, we'll have more wall plates and we can just clip and unclip and move it wherever it's best suited. We were originally thinking up here, but our blowers are up here, and we don't want to change that because it kind of works. But so yeah, up on this wall is where it's going to go. And I definitely think this is something that all landscapers, if you have a little first aid kit or nothing, seriously, what is $150 to make sure in case of an emergency you have some stuff, some medical supplies in your trailer? It's worth 150 bucks. So you can get it on, you can call Turf Depot, stop in there, whatever. They can get it for you. Yeah. Or go to your local place, Milwaukee dealer, and ask them. So we love this trailer, but we are thinking about upgrading to a little bit longer and definitely wider. That is one thing that since we bought this trailer, we have wished every day that we got the wider version. So we will see. I don't like to have a lot of payments. I like to be very strategic about things, but we're thinking with Bentley going to be chasing points for dirt bikes next year. We're thinking of turning that into his dirt bike trailer and getting the trailer that we wish we had got for landscaping. And that way, same idea as when we first got it enclosed, we were kind of thinking it was such a benefit because the mowers were undercover when it's raining, in the winter with snow. In this case, Bentley can get some of his stuff out of the barn that is supposed to be for like mowers and whatever, repairs, and we can clean up some of that space, free up some of that space in the garage floor, and he can have his own enclosed trailer to keep his bikes and tools and stuff in. So we'll see, that's not a definite.
my forks to touch my bike. You gotta bring it over then.
Careful. Please and thank you. For lunch and warmed up a little. Billy headed home. Hayes headed home. And Bentley and Sawyer are still ripping it up. It's gotta have been like 5 hours or more that they've been riding. Joe's working on the track. There was only one piece of pipe here, so he did a couple so we could widen this out. He added a piece. So I think what's gonna happen is you're gonna have this berm and you're gonna come here and he's gonna dig in this corner so it's another berm, but like dig into here. And I think he's gonna leave enough so that you can go straight, like a single wide, you know, track. And so you'll come down into here. I think what the kids said is they want like a double in here. Then you're gonna have the big berm. And then they want a set of whoops going up the hill, I believe is what they said. And then Joe is like cleaning up this area and then taking this berm and moving it way back and like into here instead of up here, so that the track is longer. And then they'll have this, and there's like I think 2 or 3 little like 3 little bumps right here, kind of like whoops, kind of like a, I don't know, but Joe's gonna make those bigger and maybe move them back a little because this berm will be way back here. But the track's always changing and the kids ride it, tell Joe what they like, what they don't like. And yeah, just trying to make it like pit bike friendly, but also for the 125s, because Bentley is a brand new, he's always been on a dirt bike for fun, but he's never raced or got into it like that. So if he's really gonna go all out and start racing next year, you know, we want him to be able to practice all the time. And we work so much, we're not gonna be driving to tracks and all that, so might as well make something here. It's almost 4 o'clock and they're still going at it.
Since 11.
11 to 4. You are cleaning this area. How are you doing? What you thinking? You're tired?
Look at a long day out here. Between fixing the bikes and getting everything going this morning to then working on the track and watching them ride. Tomorrow I think it's going to be a day of house projects combined with a little more of the track, because I want to clean up some areas over there. So excess dirt will probably come over here. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm going to ask you to hang up that Milwaukee first aid kit. I see it drill out. See if we have your self-tapper.
I don't think I do. But
Oh.
I want to wheelie out from like the bowl. then keep the wheelie, and then put my front over the lip of the berm. You know what I mean?
You've been on the bike all day, so just be careful. You've got to be getting tired. You guys are just...
Great.
You're feeling great?
The best I have all day.
Well, that's good. So close. I am curious. Leave in the comments. Are you here for the landscaping, the dirt bikes, or both? We just bring it all to you. Whatever the family's into, that's what we're sharing with you. So thank you for being here either way. Well, Joe.
Well, Samantha.
I'm getting kind of cold. The sun's going down.
I'm yawning again.
So I was gonna have you hang up that first aid thing, but you don't have the right.
I don't think I have self-tappers. I bought bigger ones when I hung everything up in there because they have to be thicker and longer because they go through the plywood and into the frame of the trailer.
Yeah.
But yeah, has YouTube even seen this thing?
No, but that's for another day.
Oh, well, they're seeing it right now, aren't they?
I mean, they saw a little sneak peek of it. But stick around, YouTube, if you want to see what this new toy is. You're gonna have to hit the subscribe and come back another time. But for tonight, we've had enough fun. It's freezing, and I'm ready to go inside and have us a nice hot apple cider tea or something. You've been
I have a coffee the way I'm yawning.
on a kick lately. Joe's been drinking a bunch of like cider teas or something. I don't know what they are.
It's not a coffee.
Nice warm drink. But yeah, coffee sounds good actually right now.
Make a pot of coffee.
I'll go make a pot of coffee. You finish what you're doing. I'm gonna wrangle the kids up, and we'll see you guys next time. Hope you're having a great weekend, and we'll probably see you like Monday or Tuesday. Peace out, YouTube.